We're already starting to work on the possibility of intercontinental travel at a fraction of the speed that it currently takes, and at a fraction of the carbon output, by just popping our spaceships up out of the Earth's atmosphere and back down again. You know, we're looking at Virgin Hotels in space, and anyway, lots of wonderful, fun things.
This is news. This is news. Virgin Hotels in space?
I don't promise in my lifetime, but I'm trying to hurry the team up to make these dreams become a reality, and so we'll see how we go. I'm not saying to business leaders, make less money. I'm saying you need to create a business that in itself is doing good in society. Just the fact that you've created a business, you're creating jobs, you're making a difference to other people's lives just by the business you've created. And that's admirable. But most problems in the world, we cannot leave for politicians to answer. And I think the business community has been guilty of saying, well, that's the politician's job. You know, our job is simply making money, you know, and I think, you know, if every single business leader in the world could turn their attention to trying to tackle at least one problem in the world, use their entrepreneurial skills to do so, the world, I think we would get on top of most of the problems.
You have, Sir Richard, over 30 companies in something like 30 states. And I want to imagine now a young executive who's in charge of one of the companies, and he or she take over, and they want to show you results, and they cut costs, and they fire employees, and they raise prices, and they want to show the shareholders, namely you, good results. Talk to them now, Mr. Branson. Will you tell them, screw revenues, be kind?
I would say that they would be putting the Virgin brand at real risk. And all you have is your reputation. And if you damage your personal reputation, or if you damage the reputation of your brand, the other 300 companies or whatever it is that that you have will be damaged. So you know, obviously there are occasions where I mean, after 9/11, Virgin Atlantic, we lost $300 million in 4 weeks. We had all our planes grounded all over the world. And the management had to make a decision. And they got all the staff together. And they first of all said, you know, how many of you are willing to take unpaid leave for a year? Because we think it's going to take about a year to get back on the feet. And a surprising large number of people put their hands up. They asked, you know, how many people would be willing to go part-time? A surprisingly large number of people put their hands up. And although that didn't completely solve the problem, the few people that they had to let go, they promised that they would be the first to come back. And within 12 months, or every single person who'd left the company was back within the company. So I think, you know, you just got to try to do things in difficult situations in a humane way as possible.